Nolan's 12th film, Oppenheimer, feels like the culmination of everything the director has done so far in his already remarkable career. From the multiple timelines of Memento and Dunkirk, and the staggering abstract footage in Interstellar, to his ability to build tension and anticipation through stunning scores and impeccable editing, Nolan uses all of the talents and techniques that have made him such a noteworthy auteur to bring to life the extraordinary accomplishments, pains, and life of Robert Oppenheimer. In bringing this expansive and gargantuan true story to the screen, Nolan has created not just one of his best films, but easily the most mature film of his career. Murphy, a familiar face in Nolan's previous films, finally takes center stage in this film, and the outcome is nothing short of extraordinary. Oppenheimer, portrayed as a reserved individual, is brought to life by Murphy's impeccable portrayal. Through subtle gestures and the concern in his eyes, Murphy effortlessly conveys Oppenheimer's apprehension, fear, and moments of elation upon new discoveries. Despite Oppenheimer's groundbreaking actions, the weight of his achievements is palpable through Murphy's gaze and the pauses in his speech. After collaborating with Nolan for years, Murphy's interpretation of Oppenheimer will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most remarkable performances ever captured by Nolan's camera. But it's Downey Jr. who makes the biggest impression of the entire cast, other than Murphy's Oppenheimer. While Oppenheimer mostly wears his feelings on his sleeve, Downey Jr.'s Lewis Strauss keeps his secrets close to his chest, making him an absorbing counter to the title character. His more subjective take on Oppenheimer's life and career gives us a perspective we rarely see in films about real-life personalities, and Downey Jr. gives one of his best performances as well, and it's wonderful to see him explore this type of role after years in the MCU pipeline. Also noteworthy is Matt Damon as Leslie Groves, who puts Oppenheimer in his position at the Manhattan Project. The relationship between Oppenheimer and Groves is one of the most complex in the film, and it's fascinating to watch how it shifts over the years. Unfortunately, Nolan's struggle with providing substantial female roles persists in Oppenheimer. Just like many of the male scientists, the lone female scientist portrayed by Olivia Thirlby doesn't receive the screen time she truly deserves. Similarly, the women in Oppenheimer's life should have received more attention. However, Emily Blunt as Oppenheimer's wife Kitty and Florence Pugh as his on-again off-again partner Jean Tatlock make the most of their limited time on screen. Pugh's impact lingers with Oppenheimer even after her few scenes, while Blunt's role is much more significant. We witness her pleading with Oppenheimer to fight back against the unjust treatment from his own government. Blunt's portrayal of utter rage and frustration resonates deeply, revealing sides of her talent that we've never seen before. The cast of Oppenheimer is truly an embarrassment of riches, but it's Nolan's masterful direction that elevates this film to a gargantuan achievement. Nolan's ability to assemble the perfect team, both in front of and behind the camera, is what brings this phenomenal vision to life in all its glory. It all starts with Nolan's dense script, adapted from the 700-plus page book American Prometheus by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin. Despite the complexity of the story, Nolan manages to keep the narrative clear and concise, a feat that is truly astounding. It's reminiscent of Tony Kushner's work on Lincoln, where he had to condense a vast amount of material into a cohesive story. Oppenheimer is a testament to Nolan's skill as a filmmaker and storyteller. Nolan's return behind the camera showcases his mastery of old techniques and talents, but with a newfound refinement and precision. He understands the power of impressing the audience, but now he prioritizes storytelling over mere spectacle. Every tool at his disposal converges in a way that suggests his entire career has been leading up to this very film. Oppenheimer grants Nolan the freedom to be bold and grandiose, yet he never allows it to overshadow the narrative. The performances and the compelling story take precedence over Nolan's technical achievements. While he has often been the shining star of his own movies, he gracefully steps aside in this instance, allowing the story to shine brightest. An incredible team is behind Nolan in telling this story, and their support is remarkable. Hoyt van Hoytema, who has worked with Nolan since Interstellar in 2014, knows how to beautifully shoot every scenario Nolan throws at him. Whether it's New Mexico at dusk, two lovers having a conversation in a dark hotel room, or the explosion of bombs and stars in shocking fashion, every frame is breathtaking. Nolan and Van Hoytema are constantly surprised with their tricks, building tension leading up to the dropping of the first bomb and shaking the camera around Oppenheimer when the repercussions of his research become too much for him to handle. The world around him could come crashing down at any moment, both literally and figuratively. Oppenheimer's triumph has brought a refreshing shift to the realm of box office. With the decline in popularity of franchise films throughout the year, it's invigorating to witness a movie like Oppenheimer, which captivates audiences through its exceptional filmmaking and stellar performances. While Marvel and DC films have fallen short of expectations, Nolan has proven that what truly resonates with viewers is an enthralling narrative that unfolds on the silver screen, one that they have never experienced before. Hopefully, this success will serve as a valuable lesson for future studios, guiding them towards creating remarkable stories akin to Oppenheimer. Thanks for watching. Support incynema by clicking subscribe, like this video, and leave your opinion in the comment section. Bye.